Right. Back to it. Should be good. Need chat as well, that would be nice. So yeah, I'm not gonna test for sound if I speak mute for 2 hours. Well, that's on me. Anyhow, so it works now indeed after a reboot of my computer. So yeah, Arch Linux never breaks, of course. That never happened. Okay, but now it works. I do have the dev TTY USB 0 as expected. And if I flash it, I do have the output of the thing. Now, let's install cargo add ESP Wi-Fi. Okay. Can I build it? I think I need something more specific to build it. Yes. Don't exactly remember what I need for to make the Wi-Fi work, but I remember it was annoying, so I'm just not gonna bother and going to cargo.toml and see if there is anything in the Wi-Fi section. So yeah, maybe let's enable all this. ESP Wi-Fi, like so. Is that any better? Okay. Okay, that seems better indeed. Next. What do we need? There's heapless and a bunch of other stuff. Let's just set up the Wi-Fi connection. So I already imported all the stuff. Yeah. I mean, I don't have the small TCP thing, but I don't think it matters. I'm gonna need both of those as well. So export Wi-Fi password, export SSID, this. Next, so all of those I already have. Apparently I need to have a timer as well. Oh, that I don't think I need. Since I don't use println. Let timer, ESP hole, timer group. Let's just do timer group. Let's import it here so that I don't have to write all of this. So I have a timer, then I do initialize, which I don't know where this comes from, but build. RNG. Apparently I need RNG as well. RNG. And so there is some linking error, which, if I remember correctly, is in the build.rs. No, it's in the config.toml. Yes, it's that one. I think I need the ROM functions as well. Don't know what that is, but hallo, guten Tag. Hey, hello. Please teach me some German. I need it. I've already forgot. Okay, no, never mind. I didn't. Okay, does that fix it? So what is it? Link arg t rom functions x. I wonder where this file lives. Can I first try? I'm just curious. Rom functions x. It's not here. Can I search like here? Is there like a rom functions.x somewhere in my thing? No, there isn't. Okay, never mind. Curiosity ends. Let's see if it builds now. Come on, I just want Wi-Fi. Oh, it needs to rebuild everything apparently. Yes, okay, so that was it. Let's leave a comment for Wi-Fi. Next, maybe it would be nice to explore the SID and explore the Wi-Fi password here, just so that my editor understands what those are. Okay, so no more errors. So I initialize the Wi-Fi stack. Next, it needs a bunch of that. Your videos are incredible and your dedication is amazing, brother. Well, thank you. You're welcome. I would like to make some Rust videos as well, but I think I'm already, like, I think I have a very good level in the C programming language, so that's why I allow myself to do videos. I think in Rust I'm still, I'm quite good, but I haven't reached the point where I know every little detail and like you could ask me about some random deep stuff and I could answer. So yeah, but I'm waiting to get a bit more experience with Rust, and then I think I will do some videos on it. But only on the part of Rust that are like a bit different from other programming languages, like maybe the error handling or the pattern matching, or the borrowing and ownership kind of thing, and also the lifetime, which is very unique to Rust. So yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, that's some boilerplate stuff again. Create network interface, so we have an interface, a device, controller, and sockets. And sockets in this case, I assume, are like not IP sockets, but like or TCP UDP sockets, but more like Wi-Fi sockets. Next, we create a client configuration. Let's change this to log info. We create a client configuration where we set the SSID, the password, and the authentication method. Setting the configuration on the controller. Can I? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Next, scanning the network. Up. Again, let's replace this with log info. And here in the response, we will get a list of access points, maximum 10 of them. And so, and here I specify that I only want to scan for my SSID, not any random Wi-Fi that there is in the building. Log debug. I wonder if there is debug by default. Well, let's not try it. Let's first do info and then I'll put a debug later if I need to. And then let's just copy all of that again. We get a Wi-Fi stack at the end. So we get the capabilities. This. Wi-Fi connect. We connect to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, that's not what I want. Then we loop. And if it's connected, we break the loop. If it's not connected or we get an error, we just print the error. Log. Is there an error? Warn. Let's replace all this by log info. Oops. Here as well, let's replace this by log info. Same thing here. And then once it's connected, so we are connected to the Wi-Fi, we get a Wi-Fi stack, which assume implements some kind of Wi-Fi protocol. And so we do work and we check we wait until the interface is up. That makes sense. And then here it's all the part where we get a socket and do HTTP stuff, but like the raw way. So I think that's where I'll stop the copy pasting, and I will just try to see if this works already, and if I get an IP address. Let's see. Well, I'm missing some stuff. And I think I will reorganize my import, use, ESP, Wi-Fi, like so, and then there is Wi-Fi, we want utils, create network interface, and we want a Wi-Fi error, Wi-Fi STA device. We also want auth method, I'm guessing. From what my thing tells me, we want access point info. And we want client configuration. Okay. And then we want Wi-Fi interface and Wi-Fi stack. Like so. And finally, we just want all of those. Oops. Does that fix some stuff? So all of those don't need to be there. Okay, so we need just configuration as well. And I'm missing comma somewhere. Go. Socket storage and oh, okay, I need heapless as well. So cargo add heapless. Is there anything I want? Maybe Serde later to parse JSON, since I want to do some requests to JSON services. I think that could be fun. I mean, not okay, fun. Depending on your definition of fun, I guess. So let's use heapless vec as well. And now I'm missing socket storage, which is somewhere, I don't know where. ESP Wi-Fi. Et let's see. Socket storage somewhere. Don't know where that is. Embassy net. Socket storage. Where does the socket storage come from? Socket storage. Oh, it's from small TCP. Okay. So I still need the small TCP thing. Okay, let's just try to make this work. And let's cargo add small TCP. Let's build it. Let's not build it. Can't find grind, of course. Apparently, I assume that by default, small TCP wants the standard library, which we don't want. So let's just copy the configuration for it. Where's my small TCP? There we go. Let's see. Can you build now? Yeah, I'm assuming that just... Oh, okay, there is a STD feature that needs to be disabled. That makes sense. Let's run it and see if I can connect to Wi-Fi. That would be nice if that just worked. I think when it flushes the device, it's like puts like literally all the code on the device. And so when I have all those libraries, and especially the Wi-Fi stack seem to be quite heavy, it takes a long time. I wonder if it couldn't like generate maybe a patch file and just apply the patch instead. That would be nice. Okay, it's not doing shit. I mean, at least it flashed. Is there an error? Is there an error? Is there an error? Yeah, it seems to be dead. Can I reset? No, it's not doing shit. Is there an error that I don't see? Heap data. Core FMT argument new const. Okay, so when in doubt, I would say let's comment most of it and see where it hangs. So let's comment all of this. And let's comment all of this. Let's see if the initialize works. Okay, it's gonna be annoying because it takes shit ton of time to flash, but I have nothing else to do, so that solves the problem right there. It's still not doing shit, so this doesn't work. Okay. Or maybe this line was important to actually have the logging. Was that it? Was that it? I don't get it. Where does the log come from? Probably from the preload. So ESP all. Is there like a logging here? There doesn't seem to be a log. Where does the log come from? Backtrace? Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, so yeah, indeed, that was it. I don't fully understand why it needs to be there, but I mean, initialize the logger, of course, but yeah, whatever. Let's just uncomment everything. See how it goes. Can you connect to Wi-Fi? Can you connect to Wi-Fi? Oh man, the wait. Okay, so there is some stuff. ESP configuration. Set configuration is okay. So it's scanning the network. It found my Wi-Fi. That's awesome. And it got an IP address and a DNS server. All right, that's awesome. And just out of curiosity, if I do nmap, will I leak some stuff? I mean, I will show which devices are on my network, but I don't think it matters. I have a bunch of servers and my computer and my phone, but don't think it matters. And so I didn't found my it did not found the ESP32. That's interesting. So it was 112. If I remember. I just wonder if like nmap can guess what computer this is. It's blocking the ping probes. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense that it could not detect it. Yeah, because I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, I was trying to connect a Raspberry Pi Zero to the network. Maybe this didn't work as well. Maybe it was connected, but maybe it just didn't respond to ping probes. Alright. Oh well. Oh well. So we have an IP address, that's good. Now, shall I start with a server or making HTTP requests? I think this is a bit easier, but also this is asynchronous, so I should probably install Embassy, add Embassy time, Embassy sync, and Embassy executor. Yeah, let's see. Alright. Cargo build. Let's see if it still builds. I think I need to change some stuff now. Let's go again. I'm too lazy to search all this on the internet, so I'm just gonna look up the flags. So those are the flags that I absolutely need for the ESP hole to work with Embassy. Embassy hole. Okay, is there anything else? So nightly, but I don't think I need nightly. I mean, this is for a very specific thing, I think, it's for the pub sub channel, if I remember correctly. Don't think I care too much. So I have futures, don't need that as well. I have a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay. What is the first one. Let's see if it's still built with those features. Seems to be fine. Okay. Next we need this. This is not entry anymore, this will be main. This will take spawner, and I think it will start by not be used. And I think use embassy, what is it? Embassy executor sync. I don't need the sync stuff. I probably need the time and executor though. Yeah. Like so. Okay. And so the delay, I don't think I need the delay anymore, since it's asynchronous. I think instead I will need the timer, timer. Where's my timer? Or a ticker, that's fine as well. Ticker next, await. Okay, let's see, does this build? No, it does not. Main function must be async, yeah, of course, I'm dumb. You dumb. Okay, I don't need delay. Where is delay? There we go. Okay, seems to be okay. Can I run this? So same thing as before, but the main is asynchronous this time. Yep. Oh, never mind. A panic occurred, executor task arena is full, you must increase the arena size. Oh, isn't there like a default for this? I thought the default was 4,000 something. Okay, but I mean I can increase it, so that's fine. So where is my embassy thing? Where is my embassy thing? Didn't need to increase it here, so... wait, no, it's that one. Yeah. I'm a bit confused as to why it doesn't work. Especially since I don't have any other task except the main. I mean, whatever, I can embassy, I think it's executor. And I think there is the... So let's say, yeah, this one should be the default, but I guess let's make it the default. Don't I need integrated timers as well? Or this. Forgot, I think I need one of them, but... Don't I need some of them? I remember there was some flags stuff. Not sure. Not sure. What's the executor? Version is this. Features is... Let's set task arena to the default. Let's see. I don't think it will change anything since I just added the default explicitly. But yeah. Maybe I need one of those. So I don't have a Cortex M, I think. Or do I? Integrated timers. Main task. Fuck, it crashed again. Same error. Task arena is full. You must increase the arena size. His documentation. Yeah, and that will just redirect me to wherever I was before. Can't I just copy paste, please? Embassy executor. Yeah, this is exactly what I had. Yeah, and I already have this, so why? Do I need integrated timers as well? Do I need... So in my embassy example, can I get checkout master? See, what do I need? What do I need? Do I need async here? There's some flags that I don't have in the HAL. So on the executor, I don't have anything. I do have nightly in both of those. I think it said that if you have nightly, you can have like dynamic task assignment. Let's see, I guess. Let's see. Feature. Oh yeah. What was the other stuff? To some obscure stuff in the main. Feature type alias implement trait. I have no clue what this does, but I remember I need it for some reason. Okay. Oh, but it didn't need to compile anything. Alright. Please work. Hello. Hey. How are you doing? Alright, it's working. I don't know why it didn't. But anyway, I got my same IP address. As always, that's nice. Asynchronous is working. Alright, so that's all the boilerplate done. Basically. So nothing new except now I'm doing Wi-Fi with async. And now the goal is going to be to use where was my this one request to maybe I should zoom in to do HTTP requests asynchronously. So can I? I don't think I care about TLS. Your advanced C series is awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. For a long time I didn't do any videos on that playlist. Now I'm trying to get a bit back to it. Because basically that's what the people want. I tried doing some CI/CD videos, but nobody cared. So I'm back to C. I mean, I like C, but anyway. Yeah. Let me know if like some Rust or C++ content would interest you. I mean, C++ I'm not... I mean, I'm qualified, but I'm not an expert. But Rust, I think I could make some stuff eventually, so happy to do that. So let's just do cargo add less unpronounceable name. Unpronounceable name, so okay, I have the stuff. And next, so we have stuff, don't need this. And let's do the ticker every 10 seconds instead. Types implementing embedded null async. So null is so HAL is hardware abstraction layer, null is network abstraction layer. Tokyo TCP, but I don't want Tokyo TCP. So where is the request documentation? Yes, okay, the request is create. What is there? This example is not tested, sure. The request. How the fuck am I supposed to pronounce this? Reckless. I'm gonna call it reckless because fuck your weird names. Create implement an HTTP client that can be used in no STD environment with any transport that implements the trait from embedded.io create no alloc or stdlib required. It offers two sets of API, a low-level request API which allows you to construct HTTP requests and write them to an embedded IO transport. A higher-level client API which uses embedded null async plus optional TLS stuff. Create to establish TCP plus TLS connections. Okay. What the fuck is this? To use, you need to enable transitive dependency for your SoC support. Can only be used on ESP32 boards. Okay, so there is another example where there is some TLS stuff. I don't think I will worry about TLS for now. And so the client is an HTTP client. How do I create an HTTP client? HTTP client. Okay, it's from requestless. Fuck's sake. So embassy, now let's use requestless clients, HP clients. Let's try to build it. All right, already it. And I need a request builder, apparently. Ridiculous. It's fucking annoying, like there is three consonants next to each other, Q, W, L. How the hell do they expect people to pronounce this shit? So I want the client. Okay, I also want apparently the headers, content type. Then I want request, method. I want the request builder. Request builder. Request body. So there is no format, which makes sense. Cannot find value Tokyo TCP, that's normal, that's because we don't have one, and static DNS, that's normal, that's because we don't have one. So let's see what it expects. So it expects a TCP connect, which is from embedded null thing. Okay. And the DNS, I think that's in the Wi-Fi stack, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I think all of those can be above. So the URL, address port. I think the URL I can just literally put it as a string. I can literally put it as a string. And let's start with my Git home server because I know it doesn't need HTTPS and it doesn't have a specific port. Next, creating the client. So this is, I don't know what. And static DNS. That's gonna be in the Wi-Fi stack, I think. So Wi-Fi stack DNS, maybe. ESP start. Yeah, there is a Rust in this. Okay, nice. Wi-Fi stack. DNS query. So do I just want get IP info and then on this there is a DNS or on unwrap? And then is there a DNS? Yes. No? Let's comment out all of this. The trade option ESP Wi-Fi is an option apparently. Okay, let me just go in the ESP Wi-Fi thing. Then I need DNS stuff. Or maybe it's better to go in the embassy net thing. Maybe not. Oh, there is a DNS module, DNS socket. And this is the stuff that needs to be implemented. Okay. So I need to create this, and it is new from a stack, and a stack is, okay, I have it here. So I do let DNS is equal to, I have to cargo add embassy net, I'm assuming. And by default, all of this is disabled, so, but cargo toml, where's my embassy net? Yeah, there it is. Let's enable some feature. Version is equal to this. Features is equal to. I'm gonna need, I think, TCP, probably UDP for DNS, and DNS. The rest, I'm not sure. Log maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Can you kind of build? Okay, this is gonna take some work. Let's comment this out and just see if I can compile stuff. You must at least enable at least one of the following feature: Proto IPv6 or Proto IPv4. Okay, so Proto IPv4 in my case. Okay. Not found in this scope. Importing one of the following item. Cannot find hardware address in this scope. So I'm assuming I need some other. It builds on top of small TCP. That's for specific chips. Okay, hardware support comes from ESP Wi-Fi. Is there some examples? Doesn't look like it. No. No, okay. That's not what I want. Let's maybe import this. Just to see if this is a quick fix. Can't find. Do I need to have EmbassyNet driver as well? EmbassyNet driver. This crate contains the driver trait necessary for adding EmbassyNet support for a new hardware platform. If you want to use EmbassyNet with already made driver, you should depend on the main EmbassyNet crate, not this crate. If you are writing drivers, you should depend, okay. Okay, so this is like not something I should use. This is like when you literally want to implement the driver. I think there is already a driver, ESP Wi-Fi. Well, the just works experience does not work. To add EmbassyNet support, no. Okay, enable default. Packet trace, TCP, DNS, enable DHCP v4. Okay, they have a bunch of stuff. Maybe I enable too many features. Let's see. Can I disable this? No, it still wants and I mean, just out of curiosity for IPv6, yeah, it's the same thing. Cannot find type hardware address in this scope. I don't know. Let's search. Yeah, maybe this is a bit too niche to be looked up on the internet. Pre-export. To use bare metal. Is there embassy net? Okay. Isn't there like some examples? Isn't there some example? Does it say where it fails? So it's lib.rs 360 365. Okay, I have to scroll manually. Here. Get the hardware address of the network interface. Where is this declared? So it's in EmbassyNet drivers. Okay. Or it's in... what the fuck does medium IP mean? Enable IP medium. Enable triple E this medium. Enable Ethernet medium. I'm assuming, I don't know, let's try IP medium. Okay, alright, I mean it works, sure. I'm still gonna need TCP and DNS, I think. I'm guessing it's a medium as in like that I don't need. Medium as in like what type of, are you using internet, Wi-Fi or something else? Okay. Don't need that as well. So we have a bunch of stuff. Now back to the HTTP client. So I need a DNS, and then the DNS was Wi-Fi stack. No, it was fuck. Where's my? So I need to use embassy net. DNS. DNS socket, I think. And then I need to do DNS socket new, and it's from a stack, so I think we should give the Wi-Fi stack. Yeah, stack, but it needs to be a reference or not. Create a new DNS socket using the provided stack. If you're using DHCP, make sure it has reconfigured the stack to ensure DNS servers are updated. What is wrong with this? Expected stack found Wi-Fi stack. That's unfortunate. How do I convert a Wi-Fi stack to a stack? Stack. DNS. Okay, I don't know what happened. Where is the DNS socket, a stack, and this is a stack. A new device config resources. Stack run DNS query. And if I go into ESP Wi-Fi stack, why can't you like? Isn't there like any stack? Yeah, Wi-Fi. Wait a minute. The ESP Wi-Fi also has Bluetooth. That's nice. That's nice. All right. We'll probably use this another day. To the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi. So it's a Wi-Fi stack, and Wi-Fi stack is in Wi-Fi interface. Where's my Wi-Fi interface? So it's in Wi-Fi and then Wi-Fi interface. This doesn't seem to exist. There is no Wi-Fi interface. Embassy net examples. Is there an examples here? Examples. I mean, I don't know if I care really, like which one. Let's just pick the Raspberry Pi. Is there a Wi-Fi thing? Interrupt multicore, PIO. You want USB, Ethernet, Wi-Fi Blinky, Wi-Fi scan. Wi-Fi scan is good enough. So okay, we have a stack. How do you initialize the stack? Where's the stack? Stack run await. That's it. Net task. What's the net task? To make flashing faster for development, you may want to flash the firmware independently as at hard-coded address instead of baking them into the program with include bytes. Oh. Alright. Okay. I mean, that's for something else entirely. Do we have Wi-Fi TCP stuff? What's the net stack? Oh, it's longer, okay. Net stack, spawn, net task. Stack, and the stack is stack init. Oh, okay, they use a static cell thingy. Okay. So stack init, stack new, net device. The hell is net device? Then a config, then resource init, then seed. Fuck me. Boom. So oh, they have an example here. So Embassy net config DHCP v4 default. Yeah, that's basically what I saw. Stack resource, and then the device needs to be the driver. Hardware address needs a resource. So okay, so this is just new with nothing else. Random C is just a U64. Config is that I think I already have. And then the device. Okay. Can I use just stack and stack resources like so. So oh, I have the device here. Okay. So maybe that's a device I need to use, but I'm not sure. Let's stack is equal to stack new, and it needs the device. It needs config, which I don't know what it is for now. And it needs a resource, which is stack resources new. It needs a random seed, which will just be, I don't know, 42 in this. Whoa. Yeah, okay, there is some stuff that I need to address here. And so the config is what? So it's just config. Config. And so this can be config. So this is like IPv4, DHCP-v4. I think that's something I could have. So I think it's the DHCP-v4, which I'm assuming I need to enable. Cargo the tunnel. Here, I think there was a DHCP v4. Watching your code makes me feel stupid, but still it's fun. Well, watching my code makes me feel stupid as well, if you want to know. So, so you're not alone. Okay, let's comment this out, see if it still builds. Okay, it does. So what are my stuff? Okay, I need to pass a mutable reference to this. Unless error. I need the DHCP config, which is probably in the Wi-Fi stack somewhere. The trade bound Wi-Fi device driver that is not satisfied. Fuck. Okay, so I have a driver problem, but also the DHCP config, which I'm not sure how I'm gonna get that. Controller. What is the stuff on the controller? Yeah, this has nothing to do with... yeah, this has nothing to do with DHCP. So Wi-Fi stack. Get IP info. Poll DHCP. Result Wi-Fi stack error convenience function. No, DNS query. Isn't there like a DHCP stuff? Nope. Get socket, get UDP socket, get IP addresses. Is DNS configure, update DNS server. Get IP info. Unwrap. Then we get an IP info. Fuck me. Wasn't there like embedded Rust ACN? No, I don't want to this. I want to search embassy net. Embassy on ESP32, embedded Rust. This is just the basics, I assume. Yeah. Is there embassy net? Nope. Embassy net example ESP32. Come on, give me an example. Hello, I'm trying to get the example embassy DHCP up and running for ESP32, however I'm running into a slight snag that I can't figure out for the life of me. That sounds like my situation. That sounds like my situation. The EmbassyNet version used in your project must match the version in ESP Wi-Fi. Medium Ethernet. DHCP v4. Yeah, I pretty much have something similar to him. Seems a few needed features weren't selected for the Embassy executor on ESP Wi-Fi. This should work. So, ESP Wi-Fi. He wants Wi-Fi async embassy.net. So embassy Wi-Fi, where are you? Wi-Fi defaults. Async. Sure. And which is the other one? Embassy executor. Arch extensor. That I think it's by default. Embassy executor. Where's my executor? I just have nightly, but I think the stuff he's specifying is by default. Thank you, I finally got new errors and going to take a crack on solving them. Let's see if there's some examples here. Isn't there some examples? Embassy DHCP. Nope. And is there just maybe it's in the ESP Wi-Fi? Where's the ESP32 Wi-Fi? ESP Wi-Fi? Yeah. So confused. This repository hosts the wireless driver binaries. If you're looking for ESP Wi-Fi, see ESP Wi-Fi and ESP Hall. Oh, okay, I see. I see. That's fine. Is there examples? Yes. CRC, bin, Blinky, Embassy, Hello World, Embassy. Where's Embassy DHCP? ESP Wi-Fi, access point, range, BLE, coax, DHCP. Yes. That's pretty much what I have. That is pretty much what I have. Except they do other HTTP stuff. Ah, voilà, ESP Wi-Fi, Embassy DHCP. Alright. So, spawner. They have stuff. That's something I already have. So in Wi-Fi, they have a bunch of stuff. And they have Wi-Fi device, for example. Do I have? I don't have Wi-Fi device. Yeah. Sure. Okay, let's just see how they do this MK static. Oh, I see. That's nice. They have a macro to write a static cell thingy. Yeah. And I don't know, that's a bit cryptic, but yeah, if you need to declare a lot of static variables, that could be nice. Okay, they have some code. So stack is equal to mk stack. Wi-Fi interface. So where is the Wi-Fi interface? It's like new with mode. They do stuff with like different tasks, but do I care? Start connection device capabilities. Stack run await. Very random, very secure seed. Peripherals Wi-Fi. Okay, let's just scrape all of what I have and start to write their example. Because maybe my stuff was shouldn't have used the boilerplate. Let's comment this out. Let's maybe do a small commit so that I don't lose everything. Why the fuck do I have VS Code stuff? Go away, VS Code. Git commit message. Terrible commit, but oh well. I just don't want to lose my progress. Let's remove all of this. Damn, that hurts. I think initialize as well. Mismatched type, yeah, just need to have an infinite loop at the end. Never used, that's alright, I don't mind. I mean, I still can have like a ticker, it's equal to ticker. Every duration from 6 seconds every 10 seconds, and we do ticker next. Oh, wait. Okay, cannot borrow. Sure. All right, let me just copy what I have. So let Wi-Fi interface controller is equal to ESP Wi-Fi new with mode, and then it gives an init. Don't know what the init is. What is the init? Oh, so I shouldn't have scraped the initialize thing. Oops. Okay, and this is exactly the same. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. So init, then Wi-Fi, but that's just peripherals. Wi-Fi, and then Wi-Fi STA device, and wrap. Okay. Radio clock. Wait, what? Wasn't it, why isn't it available now? I'm so confused. So before it was available, am I missing an import or something? That's quite strange. That's quite strange. Git show, I don't know. This. And that's why you commit, kids. Where is my committee? So, okay, it's a system radio clock control. Sure. Whatever you say. System radio clock control. All right. Well, it works at least. Now I have a Wi-Fi interface, which is a Wi-Fi device that should be compatible later, and a Wi-Fi controller. Next, so I need a timer group. So I have a timer here. Then I need a timer group. Not this. Let timer group 0 is equal to timer group new async peripherals time gd time g0, and we give it the clocks. Embassy init. Don't I have that already set up? Clocks timer group 0 fail to resolve used of undeclared. Yeah. Embassy init. Where's the embassy stuff? I think maybe I don't need that. I think I don't think I need that. So config. Let config is equal to config dhcpv4 default fail to resolve the config, which is here. Okay. Okay, it compiles. Then they create seed. Let seed is equal to some seed, and they do let stack is equal to stack new. You give it the Wi-Fi interface, the config. Then they do stack resources new, and apparently this needs to be parameterized with a tree somehow. I guess to pre-allocate some stuff, and then the seed. Okay. Consider mutable borrowing. That rate, bound Wi-Fi device, and so that's basically the same thing as before. Like, don't have the driver for it. Don't have the driver for it. Yeah, I don't think there is anything here. Is there anything in the cargo.toml? Yeah. So cargo.toml. There's a lot of stuff. Net. Yeah, that I think I already have. Time drivers. Optional true. USB. Whole async. Whole bus. IO. ESP alloc. ESP backtrace. ESP whole. Heapless. Portable atomics. ESP Wi-Fi. Hmm. Features log. What is blips? I mean, this has nothing to do with what I want, but a toy level BLE peripheral stack. Ooh. Okay. I think I'm going to need a break. Wi-Fi device. Let me copy paste this and see if by any chance. Embassy introduced its own driver trait similar to small TCP. This should be straightforward to implement, but would require using any suggestions. It's already implemented. Feature. Oh, I need a feature, Embassy Net! Of course you need a feature! For fuck's sake. Fucking features, man. Okay, it's another error. Oh. It's always a fucking feature. It's always a fucking feature. Okay, but yeah, for that, that's rather simple. Let resources is equal to this. Here we just do resources. So this can be mutable. This needs to be like so. This is like so. Does not live long enough. Doesn't? Why not? Do I need to make this a static? I don't know. I don't know if that would work. No, it does not. Damn, the trains today are insane. I mean, I don't think you can pick them up on the mic. They are like honking every 5 minutes. It's crazy. I'll provide a type for the static variable. Oh yeah. What if it's not static? So binding resources declared here. Borrowed value does not live long enough. Argument require resource is borrowed for static. Resource dropped here while still borrowed. Sure. Sure. Out of curiosity, what if I get a stash and I go back to my previous example, except that in the cargo .toml, I go in this and I do embassy net as well. Okay, so but like I can create a stack here. How did they? Okay. I am only slightly confused. What was the DHCP? So yeah, okay, just use the default. Sure. For now, let's use the default. Default. Tree. New. Okay, we're still in use. Value used here and after move. Which does not implement the copy trait. Okay, how about I don't need the Wi-Fi stack, I need only the stack that is compatible with the rest. So create a temporary value and so yeah, it's the same problem as before. It is the same problem as before. Okay. I mean, they use multiple tasks to connect and so on, but I don't know if that's necessary. Can't I just await everything and then do my async stuff later? I think so. I think I just have to put this in a static cell. And yeah, go from there. I mean, I can just try it right now. Let's mute. Let's do a static mute sources is equal to whoops this. So and let's make all of this unsafe to test. Add of mute. Provide a type for the static variable. Oh yeah, right. Tuk. Whoops. Stack resources. Resources tree. Mutable reference of mutable static. Okay, sure. Okay, then I have stack. And I can do stuff with the stack. What can you do with the stack? So you have a stack. And you can check if the link is up. Waiting for IP address. You can create a TCP socket, which is from Embassy.net. And in the connection stuff, it's an infinite loop, get Wi-Fi state, ST connect, wait for event. Okay. Matches. That's where we use this ID and the password, and that's very similar to what I was doing before. Then we connect, okay, and we loop until we connect. Okay. And I'm assuming, so it's a controller here. Here it's a stack. Stack run. Stack is link up. Waiting to get IP address. Stack config v4. Timer after. Socket, TCP socket. Okay, and there is a DNS socket as well. Alright, and then finally after all this, I will have, this will be my socket, and the DNS, I think I will be able to get the DNS as well. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's take a small break and then I will do the Embassy.net way of doing things instead of my my very serial way of doing things. All right. Let's go back to. Let's just take their example as a base and try to put HTTP on top of it because I just want HTTP. So let's check out this. I don't care about what I did for now. Git stash pop. And so I'm back to basically what they did. So now I also need to do cargo add a static cell. Yes. Okay. Next, use static cell, because we're gonna share the resource, and then we do static resources is static cell. I could use their macro, but I don't know, I don't like using macros that much, if possible. Is equal to static cell new. Then you do, and that's let's just capitalize this, and then we do let resources is equal to resources init static resources new, like so. Is there a build somewhere? Static resource. Used of undeclared. Yeah, it's not static resource, it's stack resources. Okay. It can build. Awesome. Next, we also do static. Stack that's a static cell for a stack. And it's again a static cell new static, and then we do let stack is equal to stack new with a, it's not a Wi-Fi, oh, it is Wi-Fi interface. Then let's just have the default DHCP config here. Don't need to have a separate thing. And then we have resources. And I misspelled that. Yep. And the seed, let's keep this one. But that's not it. That's stack. No. Stack init. This. Add missing generics. Okay. Needs a driver. So in their example, what is the driver? Stack Wi-Fi device, Wi-Fi STA device. What's this? Yeah. Okay, so stack. So it's a Wi-Fi device. So this is this. Can you build? Yes, you can. That's awesome. Next, so they have a controller, a connection task and a net task. And let me just yonk the code because I'm freaking tired of copy pasting manually, even if it's better for learning. Still gonna read it. So it's task connection, which takes a Wi-Fi controller. And that's very similar to what I had before. Get the capabilities, match, get Wi-Fi state, if STA connected, wait, until we are no longer connected. Wait for event, STA disconnected. If not matches. Oh, that I've never seen. Okay, true. This. Can't you just use if let? What is this? Okay, let's remove all the print ln. So log info. Okay. Timer. Isn't there like a timer? Okay. Password. Ah yeah. Password is Wi-Fi. Password. Wi-Fi state struct similar name exists. Wi-Fi controller. Yeah, I don't know where those are. So it's in ESP Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi state. And we need also Wi-Fi events. And Wi-Fi controller apparently. Okay. It's weird that it says it's never used, because it is definitely used. But okay. So this is not needed. This I don't think is needed as well, but I will still keep it there. That is not needed. Then we have finally the spawner. So spawner must spawn controller. No, it's connection controller. Up. And must spawn net task with the stack. So this is a static reference to this. What is the error? Borrowed value does not live long enough. It is static, no? It's a stack init, which returns a static mutable. Okay, I do not know what this achieved, but they have this. Okay, so this already returns a static reference, so I don't need to like have a reference to it. Okay. And does that what does stuff? After that, what do they have? They wait until the link is up. So they have just a loop. If line is up, can't you just have a while? They use too much loops like this. That's quite strange. While not stackling is up, we do this. We do log info waiting for links to be up. Then they are waiting to get an IP address. And again, that's log info. Same here. If let some config v4, then they break and they say this. Okay, it's fine. And after that, they do all the TCP stuff. Okay, let's see if this works. Well, at least I can build it. Can I run it? My finger is fucked. As always, it takes 300 years. 300 years. Okay, start connection task, connection capabilities. Wi-Fi connected. Okay, that's good. So Wi-Fi connected is there. And then what? Why isn't this doing stuff? Why isn't this doing stuff? Waiting for link to be up, so I'm assuming the link is up, but we don't have an IP address, and so it's just looping here. Maybe I should put this at the start to see what it's doing in the main. Wi-Fi connected. So here it's like waiting for a link to be up. Nothing is printed. That is quite strange. Maybe I do need this. Trying to resolve. Isn't it in ESP hall? Let's see. Alright, finally I have an IP address. Alright, so I do needed this, which makes sense. So embassy is counterintuitive, it's not really embassy, it's like ESP whole embassy. I think I'm gonna rewrite this, otherwise it's confusing as to where this comes from. Oh yeah, whole with one L, okay. So I have an IP address, hallelujah. Now what do I do? I'm just gonna commit this before. Wi-Fi working got IP with embassy instead of plain ESP Wi-Fi. Okay. Where was my request thing? Okay, so that's a lot of stuff. Can I? ESP Wi-Fi, I don't need that. I don't need that. Let me just clean my tabs so that I know what the hell I'm looking at. That I don't think I need anymore. Same here, same here. Same here, same here. There we go. Request. Okay. Let's try to make an HTTP request. Because apparently it's so freaking hard. Let's URL is equal to HTTP. No S. Git at home. Lib at home. Let's re-enable this. And we should try let DNS is equal to DNS socket new and stack. So the stack is just the stack, right? Yes, hallelujah, it works. Then let's apparently the client needs to be mutable. Clients is equal to HTTP client. Yeah, okay. New. And now it needs a TCP socket, which I don't have. And can't I do like to do this? And can I do just DNS? Okay, can you build? No, you cannot. But apparently, can I just borrow this? Okay, type must be known at compile time. So okay, that's all fine. Now the only thing I need is so maybe I do okay, opening your history on stream, best idea ever. Where was my yeah, that one? No. Where is the fuck's sake? So it was in the examples. Or was it? No. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Net drivers. ESP Wi-Fi. ESP Wi-Fi says. Okay, I think it was here. Cersei. Bin. Yes. DHCP. That's part of what I wanted, but then do they have TCP stuff? Yes. So Wi-Fi stack. No. I want embassy stuff. Embassy DHCP. Yeah, there we go. So they still have a stack. They still have a stack, and then they create a TCP socket, which comes from embassy.net, of course. Embassy.net. So this is TCP socket. Let TCP socket Let's call this DNS socket as well for consistency. Is equal to TCP socket new. And how do you create a TCP socket? You give it, you just give it a stack and a few buffers. So the buffers they use are here. You give it a stack and you give it first mutable reference to the RX buffer, then a mutable reference to the TX buffer. And now TCP socket. I'm assuming this needs to be mutable as well. Assuming this needs to be borrowed as well. Required by this bound. Now TCP connect is not implemented for TCP socket. TCP connect. So embassy.net. TCP connect. Is there any results? Please. Where? Embassy.net. Do they have other examples? Does the requelless thing have examples? So that's for like the embedded stuff. There's a state, TCP client. So yeah, that's what I have. They have a bunch of TLS stuff, but then they have a TCP client instead. Isn't there like a TCP client? Where does the TCP client come from? It's TCP client. That's from ESP Wi-Fi. No, ESP Wi-Fi. ESP Wi-Fi, ESP Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi. You know, there is no TCP stuff here. Where does your TCP client come from? What is this? What is this crate? MBED TLS. Oh, so okay, but that's like a TLS thing. Okay, I don't need TLS. Requelless. Can be used on ESP32 boards. Embedded TLS. Client. Client, HTTP client. It needs to implement TCP connect. This trait is implemented by the TCP IP stacks, so this should be in embassy.net. Oh, there is a submodule client. Okay, I see. I see. So here we have a TCP client, like so. Where's my thing? Where's my thingy? So the socket, maybe we need, maybe we don't. I have no clue. Let TCP client is equal to TCP client new. What does new want? I thought it TCP client new, it wants a stack and a state. So stack and state, I don't know. I don't know. In request. Where is request? Fuck. I hope I didn't delete something that could have been useful. TCP client state. Messi.net TCP client state. Oh, this is just like a random new thing. Okay, okay. TCP client state new, like so. Where's my thing? TCP client. TCP client states. Consider borrowing. I'm assuming. Expected this. Yes. What is the error? Local variable. Okay, so no, it's TCP clients. Can't infer the value of this. Right. Okay. And then we need to just specify the sizes of the buffer, which need to be static, since we don't have a heap. And there is 1, 2, 3 of them. And I'm not sure what is it. This is the buffer's size. But n? What is n? What is n? N size. Pool? What is pool? Maybe the number of connection? Let's just put. So this will be just some number, then 80, and the buffers will be some larger number. Okay, so this cannot be a temporary value. And state is equal to this. Client state. But then we are gonna have some lifetime issues. No? Ah! No, this is the worst warning. Fuck. Overflow. Okay, maybe I was a bit too ambitious. Okay, so this needs to be not too much. Let's put 4 because I'm paranoia. Because of paranoia, yeah, sure. Okay, good. I'm assuming it's actually creating 4 read buffers and 4 receive buffer, 4 write buffer. So if I put 64, it's like 64 times this plus 64 times this. Okay, finally, can I make a request, please? Please. Where is my thing? Okay. So finally, I have this. Can I... There was an request. Yep. There was a more embedded version of it here. So that's what I have. And now so we use the client, we do get, then something, we await, we unwrap, we say the content type that we expect, the headers, and then we send, and we still need a buffer somewhere. Okay, await and wrap. Okay, I see. And indeed, okay, this only needs, they only have one. I'm assuming we only need one socket, basically. Or like one connection allocated. Okay. It doesn't say where the buffer comes from, but I'm going to assume that it's just, yeah, this kind of stuff. All right. So that's a buffer. Next, we need to do client. Let response is equal to client request method. Let's do get on the URL. Yeah. Wait. Coding hero. Well, I hope so. I'm trying to make an HTTP request, so I don't know about hero, but yeah. HTTP request on embedded system. So I guess I'm a hero, yeah. Okay, unwrap, then body. I don't need a body. Where was the example? Bidi. If I can lose all my example all the time. There we go. So content type. Yeah, I don't care much. Can I just set maybe the headers? Then send. Don't need to send anything. Eric's buff. Wait. Whoops. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm typing on the other window. Okay, so this is something. I mean, at least it's building. Let's do log info. Let's print the response here. Info. Body. Let's not print the body yet. Temporary value dropped while borrowed. What is this? Response. Temporary value is free at this statement. Sure, can I then print the body? Eric's buff. Yeah, I don't know what the response is, but oh well. Okay. Let me remove some of the stuff. That I don't need. Okay. Okay. Let's run it. See if I get a response. Oh fuck, I picked google.com. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. Put that home. Can I cancel the flash and then flash it again? Apparently I can. What are you working on? Yeah, still the ESP32 microcontroller in Rust. I set up Wi-Fi last time, but this time I want to... And I made a small HTTP request, but now I want to use a proper library to maybe query a REST API or something. And I'm trying to do all that with async await instead of the regular way I was using previously. So yeah, and right now I'm seeing if I can have the same result as last time, but in a different way. Okay, why don't I have an IP address this time? That's strange. Oh, okay, I got an IP. Should have put more logs in it. Oh, okay, I have stuff. Okay, I think I need to interpret that as a string, otherwise it's not gonna be very fun to read. But okay, at least I have something. into, can I just do like core str from UTF-8 and then rxbuff. Do I need to borrow this? Yeah. Whoops. And are you sure I cannot print the response? That's unfortunate. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again, but this time printing actual characters instead of bytes. And also I think I'm gonna need to set up the TLS because the regular internet does not like that when it's not encrypted. Right, waiting to get an IP address. Waiting to get an IP address. I wonder why this takes so much time. Okay, I got an IP address, and now it's making the query, and oh my god, what is this? Okay, I mean, I got something at least. Okay, then it's printing a bunch of 0 characters. Okay, but good enough. Bad request. Bad request. Yeah, I'm assuming. I mean, at least I'm reaching the server, but my request is malformed. And my URL is this, which looks fine. Bad request. Okay, I should do unwrap probably. If you are sure that the byte slice is valid UTF-8, you don't want to incur overhead validity checks and save version. Sure. Sure, that's fine. So let's see, how can I... So record less. I'm using the client, HTTP client, new TLS request. And so here we create a request with the method which can be HTTP method, that's okay. Yeah, the URL needs to be, what is the, okay, sure. And it returns a result. Okay, it's an async function. Yeah, that's fine. Create a single HTTP request. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Then it's an HTTP request handle. On which you can send. You can set the headers, the path, the body, the host. Oh, there's a host thing. Set the content type header for the request. Basic auth, build. And so this just uses the header thing, I'm assuming. Host, some request and wrap host. Set an optional headers on the request path. And when we're ready, build. self and build returns a request. Okay, I'm confused. So I'm confused. So I'm in the client. I create a request which returns a HTTP request handler on which I can directly build. The response header are stored in the provided RX buffer, which should be sized to contain at least the response headers. The response is returned. Header sets optional headers on the request path. Probably set a host, which is gonna be get.home. And let me look at what I did before. So I just need the get. I need the path as well. And I need the host. Okay. So probably that I'm missing the path, which should be just the root. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Alright, waiting for link to be up, got IP. Fuck. Sync executor, argument, new const. Let me reset it, see if it's like regular behavior or if it's just a fluke. Okay, it's just so on DNS. Value DNS. Okay. About this. How about this? Right header. Alright. Got an IP address. And okay, so it doesn't like the host thing. Bad request though. Doesn't like this and this thing. Bad request, bad request. But here they're doing a post request, and in the other example, they're doing a get request. Content type. Header, send buffer unwrap. Rest std from UTF-8 ignore max level 0. Can I just drop the from bytes with null? Yeah, okay, whatever. From reports. Okay, that's a minor detail. Could I just do all this, then build? Then we have a request, and then I print the response. Does not implement debug. Is there one of your field that implements debug? Is there one of your field that implements debug? So there is build, and that returns an immutable request. Create a new head HTTP request. Can't you loop through the response character by character to ignore the null characters? Yeah, sure. That's true. That is true. But that's a minor detail. I would like to have a valid HTTP response first. And I think the response should return me the number of bytes that was read, and then I can just have a slice that is like let body would be equal to erex buff, then read size, something like this. I think that would be slightly simpler, although I'm not sure. Ah man, default request builder. Request modules, client, HTTP client, new, create a single HTTP request, HTTP request handle. An HTTP request handle, the underlying connection is closed when dropped. Okay. Into buffered, send the request. The response header are stored in the provided Rx buffer, which should be sized to contain at least the response headers. The response is returned. Okay. Ah, okay, so request builder is a trait. That makes sense. That makes sense. And the response, oh yeah, it has a, okay, status, content length, and so on and so on. Okay, that's good. Getting lost a tiny bit, but can't I do status, for example? There is no such field request. But here it says there is this field, status code. No field status on request. Is there again some kind of flag? Derive debug format. Derive debug, it does derive debug. Why can't I print it? That's so strange. So that's 0.12.0? I have the same exact version. Why? Why? It does derive debug. Why does not implement This error generates from the macro private API format flags. So it has a read method. We can get the headers, we can get the body. Empty. Do they have by any chance any examples? Response. That's just what I was looking at. Derive debug. So features, default, embedded TLS, defunct, lock. Yeah, that doesn't really help me, does it? Then there is request.rs. Read only HTTP request. Do I have this one instead? So I need response request. Okay. Okay, I have request, but I need response request. Okay. Return the request. Oops. Why can't I just print the thing? God damn it. God damn it. Can I build it here? Oh, I need to await. Yeah, well, the await and unwrap is the same. Can I build it? Can I send build it? No. I'm so freaking confused. Wait, let's run. I don't wanna run. I wanna build. So this returns a client request. So what is this? It's a request, but what kind? But I don't want this. I want a response. Okay, that's what I want, I think. Okay, that's my problem. So this, I call it a response, but it's actually this returns a request. Okay, small break, brain burning. See. All right. Okay, I just named it wrong this whole time. This returns a freaking request, but this returns a response. So I'm extra confused. So here it sends and then unwrap, and that's a response. And then it does exactly the same thing, but he gets a request. What the hell is this? The hell kind of scam is this? Okay, so that's okay. Yeah, sure. So what does this return? This does return a response. But it's not happy because apparently Ah, but here I have the content type and so on and so on. Status. Okay, let's just print the status. Wait, so I could do like body is equal to response content length. And now I can print my body and not have to worry about stuff, I think. Like so? No? Can I do str from utf8 this, and then I take the slice of this? Okay. What is the error on this? Cannot index into a value of result. That's a result. That's not a result. Response. Content length. Oh, okay. So, cannot index into a value of result str. Ah, yeah, okay, I'm dumb. Okay. Body. Wait, let me do let body is equal to whatever this is. I think that should compile. Yes. Then we shadow body with no, this should be unwrapped. Then we shadow body to slice body up. Consider borrow. Yeah. Mutable borrow. Consider borrowing. Doesn't have a noun size at compile time. Yeah. No. Create a temporary value which is free and still in use. Borrowed later. Mutable borrow occurs. Mutable borrow occurs later. Moment. And length is equal to response. You can probably do unwrap or size of the thing. So I just cannot borrow. Oh no, I can borrow. Just use C already or zig. No, I'm good, thanks. Create temporary value which is freed while still in use. Temporary value is freed at the end of this. Borrow later. Used here. Creates a temporary value which is freed while still in use. Considering let binding to create a longer lived value. Can I do let request is equal to this? Which that does return a request, right? And self is a request handle. Okay, and then boom. Request this. Can't borrow request as mutable. Okay. Frick. Cannot borrow Eric's buff. Oh, yeah, okay. I borrow it here. So I cannot really borrow it later. Immutable borrow occurs here. Mutable borrow occurs there. Yeah. It worked fine before, so a bit confused. So this works, but this does not work. It does work. Eh. Okay, finally I fixed it. Okay. So yeah, I was like using response, which depends on Eric's buffer at the same time, which is bad. Now, can I just print the body? Okay. Can I also print the response by any chance? Ah, yeah, I have mutable borrow again. Okay. 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 Oh. Mm-hmm. Let's see if this works. I mean, it won't work, but at least I will have the clean body and I will also be able to print the response this time. Right, waiting for IP address. Can I get an IP address, please? Okay, I got an IP address. It's making the request now. Okay, didn't cut it properly. But, oh, what is this? Ah, okay, it prints the buffer as well. Okay. So in the response, we get status code, content length, and keep alive, and header buff. Okay. Okay, raw body read, header length. And now the body is a clean one. Let's go. Except I apparently should do +1 here, or like so, because it's missing one of the terminal character. Okay, so still bad request. Can I print? Oh yeah, right. But I cannot. I want to print my requests. But I'm assuming you cannot do that request. Yeah, okay. Cannot do that. cannot do that either. But so if I come here and I search requests, I go to requests, and then all the fields are private, but out of curiosity, so there is a method base path, and so by default the base path is what I have. Auth is none, host is none, body is none, content type is none, extra headers are none. Maybe this is like something else, like the host. Does it set the host header, or is it something else? Right header. No, it is the host header. So yeah. So it writes str this, and I have no auth. It writes the host. It writes the content type. It writes the body. And if there is extra headers, it writes each and every single one of them. So yeah, this should be, okay, so it's the same result this way. What if I remove the headers section? I think it should be the same result as well. So it's git.home, the slash, the URL is correct. I wonder what is missing. I am using get. Yeah, I'm using get. Should go back, go on the client, HTTP client, then I build a request. How does that look? So I provide a method and a URL. It does the URL parse thing. It connects to the URL. And so we already connected after that. Ah, that's why there is an await for the connect. Okay, I see. Okay, and here it crashes. Here it crashes, panic occurred, this. Ah, okay, okay. I get HTTP okay, 200, but my buffer is too small. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I didn't read this part. Okay, can't I just like get it in multiple chunks? That would be nice. Anyway, let's just make a bigger buffer. 10,000. Otherwise don't I have an HTTP service on my stuff that is just a very small thing? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it works. It works. HTTP request handle. We give it a connection, we give it a request, some request, new method URL. It gives a path. And it already sets up the host for us. Okay. Okay, so in theory, I don't think I need like any of those if in my URL I just have a slot. Because it's gonna do everything for us. If I am not mistaken. Let's see. And let's see if I have enough bytes this time in my buffer. Yes, I do. Okay, it's gonna... Okay, no, I don't, but... Transfer encoding chunked. Okay, I think now I just need to find a way to read it chunk by chunk instead of trying to fit that in a buffer. Yeah, that's a lot of zeros. Transfer encoding chunked. Application octet stream. So this shouldn't be needed. I will still run it quickly to see if it's actually not needed. But now, how do I... I also wonder, like, if I don't try to print it or to convert it to a string, does it crash? How do I, like, read the stuff? Chunk by chunk. So I have a request. Request handle. Okay. Okay. It is a connection. So I'm guessing I can just... So there is a sense in the request the response header are stored in which should be sized to contain at least the response header. The response header is returned. Okay. Turn the request into a buffered request. This is only relevant for if no TLS is used. Okay. And so HTTP connection. I can read on it. Okay, so here I got the IP. It's doing the request. It's doing the request. Or is it? I don't know. Oh, maybe it reached this point. Okay. So I'm assuming that maybe the content length is greater than the buffer size, and so that's why it crashed before. What I'm gonna do now is just have a loop. I don't know, let's try to loop and to say request con read, and we want to read into root rx buff, and the read is do I need to use read? Where does read come from? Embedded IO async read. Embedded IO async read. Cargo add embedded IO async. Okay, now we can await this. Let's unwrap it and let size like so. Next, we want to we want to do something similar to this. We want the body, so. And same thing, we want to shadow the body with a slice of it, but that only goes up to size. And then we want to say body chunk like so, Any code following this expression is unreachable. Okay, we can do if size is equal to 0, break. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oui. Right, some Wi-Fi stuff. I got the IP address. Do I need to write something first? Do I need to write something first? Yeah, I'm assuming I need to write something to it first. Going to send this first and then try to. So I send the header and then I read the response chunk by chunk. I think that makes a bit more sense. And probably should put that back to not being equal. Yeah, see, yeah, got an IP address and wrap on error value DNS. Main.55. Oh, yeah, right. This again for those. Is this again for those? I thought that worked. Hmm. Does this implement like a write straight as well? What are we watching? I'm trying to make just trying to make an HTTP request from an ESP32 microcontroller. And I did it in the past by just making the HTTP request myself. Here I'm trying to use a library for it. Oh, and it just worked. So yeah, what did I do? Okay, so it needs apparently the host and the path. That makes sense. So yeah, what am I doing? I'm doing an HTTP request and then I'm reading it chunk by chunk because we cannot heap allocate stuff. We cannot do dynamic allocations. And so here I got, so I'm querying my local get server, which is just on some random PC that is in the corner of my room there, because I don't have TLS yet, so I cannot query the internet, or it would be annoying to find. But so, okay, I got the first chunk. I'm not getting any more of those, unfortunately. At least I got one chunk, okay? That's something. So I know that the connection is made and that I am reading some chunk, but here it waits forever on the second read for some reason. Try buff read, try consume, read exact. So send the request to establish the connection. On an established connection. The response is returned. So I'm using read some bytes from this source into the specified buffer, returning how many bytes were read. Sure. Sure. And so why into buffer? Turn the request into a buffered request. This is only relevant for if no TLS is used. As embedded TLS buffered internally, and we reuse its buffer for non-TLS connections. Ah. Maybe I need this? So this returns an HTTP connection. Do I need? So this is on... This is on the client. HTTP connection. So request into buffered. So it expects one argument, which is tx buffer. Tx buff. Valued borrowed. Here after move. Request move due to this method call. And just out of curiosity, they don't have any examples, right? I mean, they have very minimal ones. The client is still lacking many features, but it can perform basic HTTP get, put, post, delete requests with payloads. However, not all content type and status codes are implemented and added need for TLS. No TLS verification is not supported in no STD environment. So this is the example I already read. Embedded TLS, minimum supported version. Automatic inflate of LZMA. Expandable RxBuff. What if I can supply a VEC8 and won't have to expand the buffer and retry the request again? RxBuff. Okay, that's I think this seems like something I want to do. So let client request post await body header response client send, and then you await. Then you have this. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a match. Gotta go, bye. See you. See you. Request less buffer too small. X buffer resize. X buffer length times 2. Okay, so but he has like a dynamically reallocatable buffer. Map error. Match. Response body. Read to end. Break response. Minimum supported version, allow setting socket parameters. Undesired small chunks when writing buffer chunked body. The current behavior when writing a chunked body with into buffer is currently not as intended, as the buffer seems to be on the wrong side of the buffer of the chunked writer. Currently many small chunks are encoded, and writing to the buffer instead of small body writes should somehow be buffered before something. Body writer.rs. Supported null async seeing error with the server supported use HTTP crate. Chunked. Chunk state. Consume. So we have a response that has well all of what we want. Read at least the header from the connection. And in my stuff, did it read the header or was it the body? So in the read, I only get the body. I only get like part of it. I don't get the... Strange. Strange, strange, strange. Content type, keep alive. Okay. Read at least the headers from the connection. Headers, get the response headers, get the response body. Oh. Okay. I think I need to read the documentation a bit more. For header in response headers. Can I just print the header like so? And can I... So there is also a body. Where's the body? So body, response body. Where's the... okay, response body. Okay, so there is a response body, which has a body buff reader. Then this is a body reader, read till end. Read the entire body into buffer originally provided by response read. This requires that the original buffer is large enough to contain the entire body. So yeah, that discards the entire body, returns the number of discarded body bytes. So can I do like let reader is equal to response body reader, which returns the body reader, and then I have my loop when I use reader instead. Body reader. And what can you do when with a body reader? Read to n, fill buff, consume. Tell the buffer that amount buffer is consumed. Okay, I'm slightly confused, but let's just see if I can already get the header this way. I should do like header. Oof. Mon Dieu. In the meantime, while this is flashing, read to end. Read the entire body. That's not what I want. Fill buff. Return the content of the internal buffer. Filling it with... Return the content of the internal buffer, filling it with more data from the inner read. Oh, wait, there's stuff happening. Okay, got an IP. Doing a request, hopefully. Okay. Okay, so there is a bunch of empty headers, but it says the server, the date, the content type, the transfer encoding, the connection last modified, expires, and so on. That's good. That's good. Then I log info headers like so. Here I just do something like this, which is header 0, and here is core str from UTF-8 header 1 and wrap. Okay, that should give me the headers. Let's just run it again. And in the meantime, so here is my reader. Then I have a loop where I want to read the body chunk by chunk. And so I want to fill buff, I think. Let's just create like a body buff. I don't know. Don't need this. And so can I do reader fill buff? Is it not something that exists? No field body reader. Oh, I need to import something. Buff read. Okay, can I get okay, so there is a server. Partly it already starts with a thing. Oh no, it's okay. So this can go like so, and if header 0 len empty, we break is empty. Okay, but so yeah, we have a bit of a cleaner headers thingy. Okay. Now, fill buff with mutable body buff, I think. And this needs to be awaited. And I'm guessing wrap. Which returns, I don't know, it returns the pointer to the following buffer. Any code following this expression is unreachable. Expected argument of type mute. Remove extra arguments. Oh, okay. Never mind. It doesn't want anything. Consider borrowing reader. This guy needs to be mutable. Okay, let's not run it. But so I get a buffer. And we do if, I'm guessing buff len is equal to 0 break. I'm guessing. So all of this is not needed. Then I can get body. Well, let's do it like this. That's fine. It's buff. And size is I don't need it. It's already done, I think. Let's see if that finally runs. God damn. God damn, I just wanted to make an HTTP request. What time is it? 11. I think I'm gonna stop in 30 minutes. Okay. Fuck. Unwrap. Where? This one? Nah. This one? This one? That's strange. Why did it suddenly fail now? How about I reset it? Oh, and now it works. Okay, so I have some issues, but now it works. I mean, okay, it works a bit too well because I cannot read shit, but I have everything I need. And it's like making the... It's making the HTTP request, basically. So yeah. Maybe my buffer is a bit too small, but yeah, that's a worry for another time. That's a worry for another time. Wait, it's like... Oh no, it's the same again and again. Wait, go away. Go away. Consume tells this buffer that amount byte have been consumed from the buffer, so they should no longer be returned. Oh, okay. Okay. So after fill buff, I should say reader consume buff. That's unfortunate. Can't borrow reader admittable more than once. Second mutable borrow occurs here. First mutable borrow. How am I supposed to read this? But this is also so reader read. So this doesn't work. We can do let's size, like go back to what I had before basically. Let's just have this body. So we can mutable borrow here, and I think we need to await it. Yeah. Buff. Let's rename this buff. Okay. I think that will be needed as well. Okay. Let's see if this changes anything. Yeah. Okay, Wi-Fi, IP address. Please don't crash. Come on. Come on. Okay, it crashed. Crashes from time to time because I don't know, some DNS issue apparently, but I'm too lazy to fix it now. I am too lazy to fix it now. Come on, you worked before. And I know you can do it. Finally. Except it didn't read the next chunk. It did not read the next chunk. Do I need to say consume by any chance? I'll probably do block info and right, got an IP address. Seems like there is two body chunks now. There is a first one here, there is a second one somewhere here. So okay, now that's two. Film that returns the content that filling it with more data from the inner buffer if it's empty. Alright. That doesn't work. Yeah, because it needs to be mutable in too many places. Wait. So I read stuff, I consume stuff, and I fill it again. How about that? Fill buffer reader the content of the internal buffer, filling it with more data from the inner reader if it's empty. So I'm assuming at some point it got empty. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming since I got two chunks, at some point it got empty and it didn't refill the buffer. Yeah, waiting for IP address. Gimme my IP. Gimme my IP. Okay, got my IP. Codec. It's unfortunate. So, but I got my first body chunk, I got my second body chunk, and then something went wrong. Hmm. Alright. Alright. And what is read to end? So while length is lower than buffer length, if self is done, wait, this takes self, but self, oh no, is done is a thing. So body reader empty is true, body reader fixed length remaining is equal to 0, is done chunk reader to end. Discard self read. Where is the self read? Body, response body, read to end. Discard the entire body. Body reader. Buff read. Body reader fill buff. And what is the reader on those? What the fuck? No, that's reader hint. Body reader fixed length. Body reader. Response fixed length. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, I will stop here. I have some stuff to do in real life. But yeah, that's tricky. That's tricky. Anyhow, probably will, I don't know, start again tomorrow. Maybe try to set up TLS and maybe query a website which has just smaller responses so that I can just put everything in one single buffer instead of trying to read the thing chunk by chunk, because apparently that's something that is hard to do. And yeah. Or maybe I will just give up and try to write an HTTP server instead with a picoserve, which seems okay, decently okay. So yeah, see you.